What's cooking, my babies? How are we today? uh, there's a vibe going around, or at least with me. Yeah, let's do this. Today's video is all conscious experiences pertain to the mind. All unconscious experiences pertain to the heart or soul. Well, I did a separation between conscious and unconscious here. But the one thing that kind of like is feeling cute for me, heart or soul. If the brain is I think it's because the senses that direct us to the ego, like the fact that we can see, we can hear, and we can smell and we can taste, are here, basically. Right? We do feel from our face, but everything else is around us. I think those are the expression of the unique traits that we have. And we use them as reference, right? Like I like sour food. Some other guy will be like I like sweets. The way we see is different because we interpret what we see, we interpret what we taste, and we interpret what we smell, and we interpret what we hear. Sense, though, feeling, like the sense of touch, I think that's kind of like raw, pure, unfazed by our perception of ourselves. The reason I started thinking this way is the first thing that came to mind is being conscious is uh, is the mind, which is basically that is established around our brain, or at the very least, our cognitive ability that allows us to consider our mind, the space where our thoughts exist, our processes, our relationships with the world, with things in the world, with people. This is where they exist. So all conscious experiences pertain to the mind. And all unconscious experiences pertain to the heart or soul. See, the or part is what created that distinction. Because the heart has its own energy. It is where instinct is, or it is where we get to understand instinct. The mind is where logic is elaborated upon. So emotions, basically, feelings are, no, I think feelings are a heart thing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about emotions in general and its position specifically. But if we use our brain in order to be able to experience the mind, our conscious presence is experienced through the mind, which has the brain as the actual machine that does it. The brain as an organism is the machine that does it. Then the unconscious experience pertains to the soul because the conscious experience pertains just so all conscious experiences pertain to the mind, all unconscious experiences pertain to the heart or soul. See it? Because for me, until just now, I have never been able to kind of place a position for the soul. Because you can tell that your mind is doing something, but you can't really tell that your soul is doing something. And the brain is to the mind what the heart is to the soul. That's basically how my train of thought just initiated itself when I read this. So the conscious experiences that we actually have, again, like we're claiming to be conscious. This is not consciousness. We are consciousness, period. That's all there is consciousness. It exists in everything and everywhere, all over the place. It's the energy that kind of like that connects you to everything, that allows for your brain to translate what you're looking at into the mind, or the mind to translate what you're looking at through the brain. And all unconscious experiences pertain to the heart, to the soul. So that's where you're kind of like what lies beneath everything you see, what hides behind everything you hear, what is overshadowed by the things you taste. Because you can't taste sustenance. Although every once in a while, if you're dehydrated and you eat a watermelon, you get this kind of like burst of energy. We attribute it to sweetness and juices, but you don't taste these nutrients. You taste the flavor of them, right? And when you're smelling something, whether there's a good smell or a bad smell, right? But even smell is a chemical reaction between whatever the flower, or let's just say the flower that whatever the flower is emitting, and and your nose. It's a chemical reaction between like the chemicals the flower is emitting and your nose that give you that sensation. So in a way, the four senses of there are four senses for the ego, and there is one sense for the soul, right? Feel is as neutral as possible. And I like it because like feel. I'm saying feel. It's a sense of touch, but it's how you feel. And in a way, that's basically like its own unique relationship, feeling. You measure it through heat or cold, harsh or smooth, slippery or dry. Right? That's the spectrum. Those are the spectrums or the dimensions of feeling. Smell has one dimension. Sight has, or we're able to see whatever we're able to see, the spectrum of waves that we're able to see, one dimension. You can see details, but you're still looking the same way, right? While you're feeling, you feel differently. Same with hearing and the same with taste. Although the tongue serves the purpose of taste differently. It's like sweet from the front, salt from the back, or something, and sour in between. Like it's spread into where the receptors are. Well, the tongue, the ear, and the eye also have the sense of touch. Feel. They feel when they're being touched. I don't know about the eye. I don't think the eye feels anything when you touch it, because the eye is the extension of the brain. Is an extension of the brain. True story, by the way. Your eyes are not separate from your brain. They are an extension of it. Yeah, I think the one thing here that kind of like is lingering with me is the heart is the seat of the soul, and the brain is the seat of the mind. And consciousness, or at the very least our consciousness as human beings, is when both of them harmonize. Because one speaks a language of logic, which is the mind, which is what I've been doing for 640 episodes. And the heart speaks the sound of, well, the soul speaks the language of feelings. Fucking love this shit, man. It's a bit exhausting, but it's because I'm exhausting. Fucking love you guys. Whoever's watching, I fucking love you.